तो उत्तराखंड में जो कल्चर है, ये ऑलवेज प्रेफर become a chef or become a army guy. Why? Because those job are the job are brilliant, the job are very good. I'm not talking about the work, I'm talking about the mindset really. If you're working in a kitchen, everybody said to you you are in a higher level because you're making the food, and you do not, like, you have some skills. If somebody fire you on your job, so you can find another one because you have a skills. मुझे भी ये बोला गया था कि आपके पास एक स्किल्स है, अगर आपको कोई जॉब से निकाल देगा तो आपके पास काम है, अगर आप बूढ़े हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज इन अ सर्विस इंडस्ट्री इफ यू आर ओल्ड नो बडी कैन हायर यू, बट इफ यू आर अ किचन पर्सन एंड यू आर ओल्ड एवरीबडी कैन हायर यू. To do work with the kitchen, or in a Fauji or an army. If you're in an army, so there's lots of benefit about the government or all kind of things. Those job are nice. Those job are very good if you are do the passionately. But I tell you the one thing: if this job is your safety net, you never grow. You become an ordinary person. I tell you the one thing, listen first. If you're a service person who working in a FMB, food and beverage, and you're afraid to one day he do nothing. So I tell you one thing, my friend. There's a two kind of people in this world. First is the operational person. Operational person have a skills, but he do not have a one thing. He do not encourage the embarrassment, because you face the people, you show your face to the guest, customer, anyone, and you are the person who can build the empire, because you do not afraid to be embarrassed. And the behind the operational person, if he have a good not good mindset, he always make the food and you dominate the person. Don't take me wrong, I'm not against anyone, but if you do the things because of the safety net, you are not going anywhere. Take my advice, because I'm also the same person. One day I'm in a good FMB, and I asked my manager, sir, I'm taking like मैं लोगों की ड्यूटी प्लेट उठा रहा हूँ, मैं क्या करूँ? He said to me कि you can be learn, or if you can't learn, so one day you can become old and nobody can hire you. And then I afraid, and like अगर आप सराउंडिंग में सुनते हैं कि ये क्या हो रहा है, वो क्या हो रहा है, तो आप क्या करते हैं, डर जाते हैं. आई ऑल्सो अप्लाई फॉर द किचन. जो किचन में जो ड्यूटी होते हैं, केस्ट्री वाले होते हैं, उनके लिए मैंने अप्लाई किया था फॉर द washing the dishes after working 2 years in service. I'm that kind of afraid that time. And I interviewed and I'm selected for the KC person and helper. Like he's a helper, I'm washing the chef's dishes. I'm hired for that. But I do not go over there. Why? I don't know, but I take this thing in as a challenge. I take this thing as a challenge. I know how to make the things, but why I'm taking this because of safety net? I don't want to live this life. If I love to talk to the people, if I love to, if I love to manage the situation, team, leadership, everything, why I'm doing this? Because I want to do some struggle on that. Maybe I'm embarrassed thousand times. That's why I'm doing that. No, because we have a one life. Do not use your life as a safety net, because the service person, if you are not attractive, if you are not like solve the problem, you one day you become always a server. So I will tell you the one thing, that in the kitchen also, if you do not create the new things, you always a chef. And do not afraid for any work. Every work is matter. If you master the things, you teach anyone, so one day you become a person everybody admire. If you are working in a service industry, or you want to become like you want to quit right now because of the work there, the culture, that the pressure on your head, and the guests are complaining everybody and you are not growing, the problem is not on the FMB, problem on you. To learn the skills, learn the people skills, emotional intelligence, learn the psychology, read the books. Without that things, like if making food is a skills, reading the books and like reading the psychology of people, selling the items, how to influence anyone, this is also a skill. Learning the language, without English you can't grow in this industry, because this is a common language in this world. and I also a very bad English speaker. But right now I learn the things. I grind myself every day, and I learn the things. Maybe my salary is not that much right now, but I know my salary one day is to become a as a general manager, or maybe a manager earn that the same I also earn, because I'm grinding myself every day, and that day is happening. This is because this is the work ethic I have. I work sincerely. I'm obsessed about that. I know how to sell, how to pursue the things, and any company want that kind of employee on his in his company, because I know my team member, they are not capable that much. No, because they have a low experience, and somebody thinking to quit this place doing something else. Every job is hard, but if you think this is a safety net, you are in a wrong place, my friend. I tell you that because I'm working from this industry last 10 years, and I waste my 6 years. I do not do anything. Like 23, because I know thing, like one day I did this, quit this, I'll do something this, that's like some imaginary job I did that. And I thinking about that, okay, I'll do one day, I'll do the imaginary job, because I do not have resources. I'm not complaining about that, but that's a fact. I do not have resources. I Nobody can teach me how to do that. I have so many bad habits, but maybe I'm that kind of person who don't do this. But nowadays I know how to do the things and conquer the world. So if you are in the service industry and you want to quit, so listen to this video last, and do not make excuses.